guys, how's everybody doing today? I hope that everybody's doing great. Welcome back to my channel. Hello, my name is Carla. If you haven't been here before, welcome, and if you have, welcome back. So today we are going to be playing with a little bit of makeup. I've been doing a lot of hauls on my channel lately, so I thought that today we can just sit and play with some makeup that I haven't tried yet. It's been in my collection for a while, and yeah, we're just gonna play with the makeup that I have right now. But yeah, so all of the products that I am going to be using today, they are all drugstore, and they've been in my collection for a little bit, and I just haven't gotten around to playing with them. So we are going to try them out today and see what we think. I'm also going to be creating a little bit of like a fall makeup look. So yeah, let's get started because I'm really excited. I also want to use this opportunity to, like, you know, just talk for a little bit and, you know, just see how everybody's doing, and yeah, just talk. I feel like we don't really get to talk much, so I'm usually just like, you know, focused on whatever video I'm doing that day, and we don't really have like a conversation. So I thought today, why not, let's just, you know, do our makeup and talk for a little bit. So let's see, the first thing that I'm gonna go in with is this Lottie London Bay Before Anything Else Illuminating Primer. So I got this one at Forever 21 a little bit ago, and I just haven't tried it yet, so I thought, why not today? I think at the time I got it on sale for like $3, but you can get Lottie London at either Ulta, or sometimes you can find it at Target sometimes. And like it says, it is an illuminating primer. I'm sorry if I'm looking down a lot, but that's where my mirror is and I kind of needed to see what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm just gonna go in with this primer. It doesn't smell bad. It has a little bit of a scent, but it has like a clean scent. Is it my favorite primer? No, it isn't. It actually feels a little scratchy on my skin, which is weird. I've never tried a primer that feels quite like this. It kind of feels like a little rough on my skin. It's not soft or anything. It doesn't claim to be blurring or anything either. So yeah, I don't know. It's not my favorite. It also doesn't look illuminating at all. Like, I've tried illuminating primers in the past, and this one doesn't look illuminating at all. Like, I feel like I put nothing on my skin, so I don't think that I like this at all. It does feel a little tacky, which I guess is good for like your foundation, but I don't really like it. I don't feel like it did anything at all. So I'm gonna go in with this Touch of Soul No Problem primer. I got it at TJ Maxx for $10 a while ago, and I've been using this primer quite a lot, and I do enjoy it. I like it. I do feel like it's blurring, and it's very nice and soft on my skin, and it feels good. As to where that other primer is kind of drying on my skin, it actually felt really rough. It left my skin kind of hurting actually, so I don't think that I like that. I don't think that's something that I'm going to keep using, so no to that. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my videos and my schedule. So I started my channel a while ago. I started my channel about 5 years ago, and it's not something that I've been doing constantly always. I want to say that in the 5 years that I've had my channel, maybe I've taken it serious maybe like the last year or the last few months. I haven't really, you know, been consistent on my channel for those 5 years. So in reality, like, since the time that I started making like actual videos, I want to say that I've only had my channel for a few months. So around like March, April, that quarantine started, I got furloughed from my job for a while, so I had a lot of time in my hands, and so I I decided to really focus on my channel, and that's when I started uploading. I was uploading videos 3 times a week. I was uploading Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at, I believe, 10 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, 10 o'clock in the morning on those days, and I was very consistent. And I want to say that I stayed consistent for about 2 to 3 months, and I really liked having that schedule because I was on top of my videos. You know, I was on top of the makeup, I was on top of my reviews, I was on top of the things that I wanted to talk about, and I really did like that schedule. I'm gonna go in with foundation, and I'm gonna be going in with this new foundation. I saw it at Walmart the other day. Is the Profusion Feel Good Long Skin Perfector. I got mine in the shade medium 5 warm yellow. Hopefully it'll work. It looks a little pale, but hopefully it will work for me. So let's try it. I didn't know the Profusion made foundation. I think that this is new. I don't think they've ever done foundation. I think this is the first one, so I'm very excited to try it. I love the packaging. I love that it's so flat, because if you're gonna travel or something, it's so easy to store. So yeah, let's try it and see what we think. So yeah, so I was very consistent with my channel, and I really liked having that schedule. I was on top of everything, all the things that I wanted to talk about. And I got called back to work. I believe it was like the beginning of August. I got called back to work. And don't get me wrong, I was so excited to go back to work. I am not the type of person that likes to be home too much. I actually prefer to go work. Being home kind of drives me nuts. But now being at work, it's kind of hard to have the same schedule that I used to, where I was uploading 3 times a week, always at the same time. And it's not the filming part that's kind of hard for me being back at work. It's actually the editing part. I actually do a lot of my editing at work during my lunch break, because I get an hour for lunch, and while I eat lunch, that's when I'm actually editing. Because when I get home, like, it's really hard for me to just sit down and, you know, be on my phone or in the computer or whatever the case may be. Actually, this color is actually really nice. It kind of looks a little pale in the camera, but it's actually looking really good in person. It's actually a pretty good shade match, and I love the look. It's not full coverage, but it looks really pretty. Like, it looks really pretty. It evened out my skin tone, and it did cover a lot of my little friends that I had hanging around. So I mean, it's not full coverage, I can still see my skin, but it's really even and it's really pretty, and it did hide a couple of spots. So I'm actually liking this quite a lot, and I believe that this foundation is either like $6 or $7, so it's very inexpensive, and I'm liking it so far. The wear time, that's gonna be the real test, but so far I'm really liking it. So yeah, so for me, the hard part is the editing. When I get home, I really don't have the time to like sit down and edit, just because I'm making dinner, or I'm going to the gym, or I'm just, you know, going to sleep because I have to get up early the next day. I actually get up at 4:30 to be at work at 7. I have to drive to my job an hour. An hour in the morning because there's not that much traffic, and like around an hour and a half in the afternoon to come back home. So, you know, I don't really have the time or the energy to really do stuff at home, like when I get home. So I usually just like cook dinner or go to the gym. Going to the gym is extremely important for me, not just for my physical appearance, but because it helps me so much with my mental health. Just taking the time for myself, where I know that I don't have to do anything for anybody, and it's just my time. I just put on my headphones, I listen to music, or I watch YouTube videos, or whatever the case may be, and I just walk on the treadmill for 45 minutes or an hour or whatever I'm feeling that day, and then come home and, you know, finish my workout either with my little weights that I have downstairs or whatever the case may be. So so yeah, so the biggest problems for me since starting work has been like keeping up with my videos, so I don't think that I'm going to be able to upload 3 times a week like I used to, just because it's just not possible for me. I just don't have the time. I wish that I did, but I just don't have the time. And like, I love making videos, and I love talking about makeup, and I love like having a conversation down in the comment section with you guys, and I love all that stuff. But unfortunately, like, I'm not making money out of this, so I need my job. I need to go to work. So having that schedule that I had during quarantine, it's just not gonna happen for me. So I'm still trying to play around with what kind of schedule do I want. I've been uploading videos on Tuesdays, and then sometimes I upload on Wednesdays, and then sometimes I upload on Fridays. If it's something really important that I really want to get out there, I'll upload on a Saturday, but very rarely I upload on the weekends. So I'm just trying to figure out how I want to set up my schedule and how many videos a week I want to upload as well. So I'm still trying to figure that out. So bear with me. Hopefully I can find some kind of something that, you know, makes me feel comfortable with my video uploads. So just hang in there. Just hang in with me, please. Don't leave. I'm trying to figure out my schedule here, and I also want to figure out like the type of things that I want to talk about. I've said it in the past. I've said it in previous videos that, you know, I love talking about makeup. I love reviewing makeup. I love reviews. I love all that stuff, but I also want to talk about other things in my channel as well. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that. So the next thing that I'm going to go in with is the I Heart Revolution Heartbreaker Concealer, and I have mine in the shade Shortbread. And I'm hoping that this is a good shade for me, but we'll see. I suck at picking out my shades when it comes to foundations and concealers, but I love the packaging. Like, the top is a heart. It's just so, I really want to see what other things I want to talk about. I realized that I've been spending way too much money on makeup, and I have other plans and other goals for my life, and so, oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's in the shape of a heart. That is so stinking cute. So I have, okay, it's cute, but it's not practical. Like, a super heart. It's like a heart dofa. It's a little light, but we'll make it work. So like I was saying, I do want to talk about other things in my channel. I've been spending way too much money on makeup, and I do have goals and things that I want to accomplish, and so those things require saving money, and I feel like I haven't been doing that at all. Like, I've been just spending too much money on makeup, and I don't make any money off of YouTube again, so I just don't, I can't, realistically, I cannot keep doing what I'm doing. It's just not. So I guess I also want to let you guys know that I'm not going to be showing too much new things on my channel. If you guys know what I mean. Like, I love reviews. I love doing reviews of new makeup and new collections and things like that. But I think that I'm going to slow down on the spending a little bit, and I'm not going to be able to be doing so many reviews and so many first impressions like I used to. I think that I'm just gonna try and come up with other ideas that, you know, I can incorporate some of the makeup that I already own. COVID and everything, I feel like maybe makeup launches didn't happen when they were supposed to happen, so I feel like now everybody's just like coming out with a bunch of different makeup, and I feel overwhelmed. I feel so overwhelmed because there's so many things, and I want all those things, you know, like, I wish that I could have all those things, but, you know, realistically, my bank account is telling me stop spending money. So I did buy a bunch of stuff that I haven't even reviewed. Like some of the makeup that I'm going to be using today, like it's makeup that I bought a long time ago and I just haven't been able to use it. So, you know, I feel so bad every time that I open my closet or every time that I open my drawers over here and I see makeup that, you know, I bought a while ago and I haven't gotten around to using it because I want to try something that just came out. You know, like it's a vicious cycle, and I realized that I need to stop. I need to just calm down, and I need to stop spending so much money on makeup, and I need to focus on my future and my daughter's future. And my daughter is going to high school next year, so it's getting closer to the time where, you know, she's going to be applying for college and all that stuff, and I want to make sure that, you know, I'm able to help her through all that. So I need to start saving. I need to start saving money. So I love making videos. Obviously, you know, I'm not a big YouTuber. I have, you know, our family is little, but I love making videos for you guys. Like I love, like I say, interacting with people down in the comment section. I love talking to people about makeup because I don't have that in my life. Like I don't have people that are passionate about makeup like I am in my real life. And you know, I love to be able to meet people who actually enjoy makeup and who know what I'm talking about. So I definitely don't want to stop making videos. I enjoy them. They're a fun part of my day, my life. I consider my videos and my YouTube channel as a hobby. And also like to be able to talk to, you know, people about the things that I love that they also love. I'm going in with the I Heart Revolution peach baking powder. This smells so good. It smells very similar to the Too Faced peach powder. That's one of my favorite powders, is the Too Faced peach powder. So I'm hoping that this is like a nice dupe, because this powder is super inexpensive. I think it's like $7 or something like that, whereas the Too Faced powder, it's very expensive. I need to come up with different ideas because I can't keep spending money on makeup the way I have. So see, I'm still trying to figure all that stuff out. Because, you know, I work full-time as well, so I'm just trying to figure a lot of things out right now. But I hope that you guys don't mind that I won't be showing as many new products as I normally do, or do as many hauls as I normally do, or things like that. But there are other things too that I would like to talk about in my channel. I know that a lot of you like when I do my what I eat in a day to lose weight, or my more like healthier videos that have to do with like my body and things like that. So I want to do a lot more of those. I am looking a little pale on camera, but I mean, I'm okay in the mirror so far. This powder is a little light, but this powder doesn't have like any claim, so I don't know if it's like mattifying or what. It just says baking powder, but it is a little bit light for my skin. But hopefully we can fix things with bronzer. Now, I did something that I shouldn't have done. I put powder and I have a few cream products. I'm really trying to like think about all the things that I want to talk about at the same time like applying my makeup. So I apologize for that, but it's something that I really want to talk about. So yeah, so I just want to find other videos that I can do that are also fun and makeup related, and maybe use some of the makeup that I already own. I have so much makeup, you guys. I have so much makeup, and I want to get use out of it. I want to be able to use all the makeup that I have. I want my palettes to look well loved. I really want to use the makeup that I have. So hopefully I'll come up with fun videos that you guys will also enjoy. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm never going to spend money again, of course. Of course I will, but I want to cut back as much as I can, if you know what I mean. Okay, so one of the cream products that I wanted to try, I might still go on top of it, on top of this powder with it, just to see. But one of the products that I wanted to try was the new Soul Body bronzing balm. So you can use this in your face and on your body. And I bought mine in the shade medium. And I love the packaging. It's so stinking cute. And if you don't know, Soul Beauty is the sister brand for ColourPop, but they're like more like skincare, not so much makeup. So they came out with this bronzing balm, and it looks like this. It looks really, really dark. But let's just play with it and see. I think I'm just gonna grab this Kat Von D brush, and I'm gonna see if I can go on top of my powder. I don't use a lot of like cream bronzers, but let's see. Okay, it doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad. I also want to talk about other things on my channel besides makeup. There's so much stuff that, you know, I've had in mind also to talk about on my channel. I enjoy talking about my health journey. This is really pretty, and it's going over the powder really well, actually. I love to talk about my health journey because this is very important for me. It's been a huge part of my life for the last couple years. You know, eating healthy, changing my lifestyle, working out, exercising, all that has been major in my life in the last couple of years. So I definitely would like to talk about that a little bit more, show more of like what I eat in a days, maybe my workouts, things like that, because all of that is really important for me. It helps me a lot mentally, not just physically. I mean, I love the way that I feel physically, but I also love the way that I feel mentally. I had gotten to a point where I was so overweight that my knees were giving out on me, and I was always out of breath. I couldn't walk that long, and it was just horrible. I didn't like myself back then. So I decided to change that. And so, you know, slowly, because I feel like if I would have rushed it, I wouldn't have kept up with it. So very slowly, I just started changing the way that I did things, the way that I eat, the way that I exercise, you know, just the way that my life was. I just started changing it slowly to the better, and I'm so happy with the way my schedule and my eating habits and everything is at the moment. I am a Weight Watcher, so that's something else that maybe I can talk about on my channel, is being on Weight Watchers and understanding it, because it is a little complicated at first. But you know, those sort of things are things that I will also like to talk about in my channel. There's so many things that I would like to talk about. I have a couple of videos in which I've mentioned a few personal things, you know, my son passing away, all those things. Those are things that I also would like to talk about more, just because, again, you know, there's not a lot of people in my life that understand, because I don't really know people that have gone through it, you know. So it has taken me a really long time. Actually, this month is really, really difficult for me, because this month is the month that my son passed away. I promised myself that I wasn't going to cry, so I don't want to cry. This month is the month that my son passed away, November 16th. And it's a really hard month. November and December are really hard months, just because, you know, the holidays and things like that. So these months are very, very, very difficult for me, and I would like to share with you guys, you know, this part of my life as well, because you guys only get to see like the makeup and, you know, like the reviews and all that stuff, but there's a lot more to the people behind the cameras than, you know, what you see. So, you know, this is something that I will also love to share one day, when I can get through when I can get through a sentence without breaking down. But I you know, it's been really hard. It's been really hard. My son has been, you know, gone for 8 years already, and you might sit there and think 8 years is a long time, but for a parent, it's like it just happened. It's always on your mind. It's always a part of you. You never forget it, and it never goes away. You just learn to live with it. So I've managed to you know, put myself somewhat together in the 8 years, but honestly, this year, 2020, I know that it's been a horrible year. The whole planet has felt it. This has been a horrible year for everybody in so many different ways. But it has also been a wonderful year for me in many ways. I've learned to put myself together. In many areas of my grieving process, if that makes sense. And I've actually felt like this has been the first year in 8 years, or 7 years, because I don't count this one, but in 7 years, this year has been the first year that I'm walking through life feeling everything, if that makes sense. I feel like I've been walking through this life as a zombie for the last 7 years. And this year, I finally woke up. And yes, it's been a rough year in so many different ways. But emotionally, it has been the best year since my son passed away 7 years ago, or 8 years ago. I actually feel like a human being. I actually feel like a human being. So, point with that was that, yeah, this month is very difficult. And there are a lot of things that I would like to share because, you know, I would love to help other people out there. You know, this that happened with my son was very hard, and you know, a lot of things go through your mind. A lot of horrible things go through your mind. And if I wouldn't have had my daughter or my family to support me and help me, I don't know where I would be. I don't even know if I would be here, because it truly is a horrible thing to go through. And I don't wish it upon anybody at all. I don't wish it upon anybody. And if I can help somebody out there, then I would love to do that. I really would. So those are things that I want to talk about. Those are, you know, things that I would like to share. So, you know, makeup is amazing, and makeup has gotten me through a lot, but there's also other aspects of my life that I would like to reach other people as well, not just makeup lovers like myself. Okay, so let's continue with our makeup. So I'm gonna go in with this Catrice Cosmetics Sungasm. So it's an illuminating bronzer, and this one is in a golden ecstasy, and this is what it looks like. It looks very shiny, but I like a little bit of shine on my bronzer, so I'm very excited to go through with this. I really did like this bronzer, this balm. It's really pretty, and I felt like it went on top of the powder beautifully, so definitely I'm gonna keep using it. But let's try this powder. And this is the first time that I try anything from Catrice. I've never tried anything from Catrice in the past. So, very, very excited. I don't really think that it's too illuminating. I feel like it's illuminating at all. Like, I do see a little bit of shine, but nothing too crazy. It's actually very pretty. It actually reminds me a little bit of my my L'Oreal one that I love, but it has a lot more pigment than that one. I feel like with the L'Oreal, I kind of have to work to build it up, as to where this one actually looks very pigmented. It's very pretty. Yeah, it's very pretty. I like it a lot, actually. Very, very, very pretty. And I don't feel like it's that glowy. I think that it's just the right amount. Very pretty. I like it. So yeah, I want to know, like, I want to know in the comments. I want you guys to talk to me in the comments. Anybody who's watching my video, all of you that always watch my videos, I want you guys to talk to me in the comments. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me, do you agree with, you know, where I want my channel to go? You know, at the end of the day, you guys are the ones that watch my videos, and I also want to, you know, create content that you guys will like and, you know, keep coming back for. So talk to me. Let me know what you feel. Let me know if you're up to me using a lot more of the makeup that I already own, you know, talking more about life. You know, I have so much that I would love to share. I could do story times. You know, I can do story times while I do my makeup. I like watching those. I enjoy watching those a lot. I think that those are so much fun. So I can still play with makeup and do story times. We can talk about life. There's so many things that I've gone through in the last 15 years that, you know, maybe there's people out there who are going through similar things, and, you know, you guys are not alone. Like, there's so many people out there. We all help each other. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. How do you think? What do you guys feel? How do you think? Like, do you agree with, you know, where I want my channel to go? Just, you know, talk to me. Let me know. So I'm gonna go in with this Milena Cheek Kiss. It's a liquid blush, and I have mine in Cheeky Coral, so it looks like this. I've been into like cream products lately, so I'm very excited to try this one. I love the Rare Beauty one that I have. It's a similar color. I feel like this one's a little more orangey, but I have the Rare Beauty Enjoy, and I love that blush. So let's see if this one even compares to that one. I'm gonna take it on my sponge like I always do, and I'm just going to place it on my cheek. It's going on top of the powder really well, actually, but I don't see a lot of color. Like, there's a little bit of color, but I just don't see a lot. Like, the Rare Beauty is so pigmented. You kind of have to be careful with it. As to where this one, I kind of feel like it's very light, and you kind of have to, like, kind of build it up. It's still pretty, but I feel like I've used better liquid blushes before. The Flower Beauty blushes are also very, very pretty and very pigmented. And I feel like I don't have to use a lot of product with those. As to where this one, I've gone 3 times on my hand. So I don't feel like it's very pigmented. I mean, it kind of looks pigmented on the camera, but I just don't see it on my mirror. I don't know. I just feel like there's better. I honestly do. I feel like there's better cream blushes out there. I'll keep trying it and, you know, see how I like it, but I don't know. So far, I also forgot that I have 2 of these little Milani lip balms. So I'm gonna go in with one of them as I do my you know, the rest of my makeup, and then I can go in with a lip product. So I have kiwi watermelon, and I also have dragon fruit peach. I am obsessed with watermelon, and I love anything dragon fruit, so I'm gonna go in with the watermelon first and see. Ooh, smells just like watermelon candy. Let's see. Are you coming? Okay. Oh, smells so good. Okay, I feel like it doesn't really have color. It's just clear. Feels really nice. Doesn't feel sticky. Has a little bit of a taste, but it's like the same kind of taste as it smells, so it tastes really good. It looks good. It looks shiny. This is how I love my lip balms to look. I love my lip balms to look a little shiny, like if I'm wearing lip gloss, you know, because sometimes that's all I wear is lip balm. The dragon fruit smells really good. I want to see if the dragon fruit has some kind of tint or color. It has a little bit of color, but for the most part it's going to be clear. It just has a little bit of like a pink color, but I feel like it's going to look just the same, you know, clear. Has a little bit of pink, but for the most part it's clear. It smells really good as well. I'm actually very, very happy with these. I'm actually gonna put one of these in my purse later. I also have this little blush duo from e.l.f. So e.l.f. came out with these little face duos, the same as the little eyeshadows, and they're only like $3. I picked up a couple of them. I'm saving the other ones for an e.l.f. video that I'm planning on doing. But this one is in the shade Watermelon, of course. And I think that it suits the cream blush very well. They're about like similar tones, so I'm gonna, you know, you guys, I feel like the blush looks nicer once it's set. So this might be one of those blushes that, you know, the appearance of it changes as you wear it, because I feel like now it looks really pretty, and when it was like still kind of wet, it wasn't really looking that great, but now that it's set, it actually looks really pretty. So I'm gonna keep using it and see what I think. So I think that I'm just gonna go on top of it with a little bit of maybe this one. It is a little shimmery, but it's okay. I do like a little shimmer in my blushes. So let's see. Okay. Yeah, it definitely gave me a little shine, which I don't mind. I don't feel like it gave me much color, so I'm gonna go in with this one and see. It's cute. I like it. It's cute. I have to use it a little longer just to see how I like it, but so far so good. I like it. It's cute. For highlight, I have another Catrice product, and this is the Sungasm Face and Body Highlight. It's massive. It's huge, and the color looks so pretty. So I'm gonna go in with this. And I got the Catrice products at Ulta, but I got them online. I haven't seen them in stores, but they did have them online. Okay. That's pretty. Actually very, very pretty. That's a very pretty highlight. So I think that those were like the main things that I kind of wanted to talk about. You know, it's like the direction of my channel, the things that I'm planning on doing, you know, not trying to spend so much makeup on so much money on makeup anymore, trying to come up with other ideas of things that I can do. You know, I'm gonna go and prime my lids with the Milena. I don't have a new primer, so this is the Milena eyeshadow primer. This is a really good primer. I've tried blogging in the past, but I don't know, I always forget, like if I'm out doing something or whatever, I always forget to blog. So I'm like the worst blogger ever. That's why I don't do a lot of blogs, or really hardly any. So for eyeshadow today, I am gonna use this Wet n Wild Coffee Cat palette. I got this one at Ulta a little bit ago. I know that it might be sold out online, but I actually bought mine in store, and it was $8.99. And I love Wet n Wild. This is something where I started kind of realizing that, you know, my spending needed to kind of, you know, calm down. Was when this collection came out. It was actually this one, and they also came out with like a bee themed one. So it was the coffee cat and then like a bee one. I can't remember. And usually like I want everything from a collection. If I really like a collection, I want everything. I want all the lip stuff. I want everything that came out in that collection. But when this one came out, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get what I like. So I got the palette, and then I got one of the lip products, and that's it. That's all I got from this collection, and it's okay. I'm not gonna die if I don't have everything. So this is kind of like, you know, where things started. Kind of. Now my next step is maybe not buying it, maybe not buying anything at all, because I have so much stuff, you guys. I have so much makeup, and I already did a declutter. I did a declutter, and I've given makeup away. Like, I did a declutter in my channel, and then I've also done, like, you know, declutters apart from my channel where I've gifted makeup to my friends and my family. And I have makeup put aside for the next time that I go back to Costa Rica, so I can gift makeup to my family members over there. So I've been trying, you know, to like reduce my collection a little bit, just because I'm not gonna use all this makeup ever. It's just too much. One person cannot go through so much makeup in one lifetime. And, you know, even though I say that I don't want to spend money on makeup, you know, eventually something's gonna come out that I'm gonna be like, I can't live without that, and I'm going to break in and buy it. So I'm not perfect. I wish that I could be like, nope, no spending whatsoever, zero spending, but I know realistically that is just not gonna happen. So this palette is just so beautiful. Oh, and it does smell like coffee. It kind of smells like fresh coffee beans with like a hint of like caramel. It smells really good. Okay, so I'm gonna set my primer with this shade right here, and they do have names in the back. So let's see. I don't know if the names are like, oh my god, I hate it when they do this. Like, I don't know if the names start from here over there or from there to here. So let's just say let's see, I think this one is called Cream and Sugar. So I'm gonna go in with Cream and Sugar, and I'm going to set my primer. So yeah, I wanted this video to just kind of be, you know, me trying out some makeup that I have in my collection that I still haven't tried, create a nice fall look, and then, you know, talk about things with you guys, talk about the direction in which I want my channel to go, like things that I'm planning on doing. I want your opinion, I want your advice, I want anything that you want to tell me. Please tell me in the comments. Let's get a conversation started, because I don't know what to do. Let's see. Next, I'm gonna go into this pretty color right here, and I believe that that color is called Don't Give a Frappe. So that's a cute name. I'm just gonna use the same brush. I'm gonna create a nice simple look, I think. I also just wanted to get my, you know, my mind off of things. Like I said, this month is very hard for me usually, but I've decided to kind of make it a happy month, not a sad month like usual. Usually I take off the 16th of November from work, and I kind of just stay home and you know, just have that day for myself. I usually cry my eyes out and, you know, just like I just kind of have a hard day. But I decided this year not to do that. I decided that, you know, I've been feeling good mentally, and I didn't want to stop that. So I kind of decided to go to work. This year it lands on a Monday, so I'm just gonna go to work and I'm gonna do what I always do, you know, just keep going, keep moving. One thing that I found this year, again, I mean, I already had it, but I kind of put it aside for a while. I even hate to say it, but I did. You know, I'm not perfect, and I did put it aside for a while, but that's my faith. When I still had my son, when my son was going through all of his, you know, all of his health problems and everything, you know, we were very active in church. My husband and I were still together at the time. My husband and I are on a break right now. But at the time, you know, our family was very active at church, and, you know, we were at church every Sunday, and we had our, you know, brothers and sisters from church come to our house constantly, all the time, and we were just very active. We were very active, you know, members of the church, and I love that. My faith for me has always been very, very important. So I really like that. But after my son passed away, you know, like I said, I was a zombie for the last 8 years, and I don't even know how I moved through life. I kind of feel, you know, when you're in a movie and something happens and the actor is like standing still, but like everything around them is moving. That's kind of how I feel like my life has been for the last 8 years. So something that I finally did this year was I went back to church. I went back to church and I love it. I am very happy. I go every Sunday with my daughter, and we make it a day, you know, where we leave early for church and we stop and we get coffee and we get croissants, and we continue, we go to church, we have a good day. Sometimes, because the pastor is my husband's cousin, so sometimes we go to her house and, you know, we hang out with her, or, you know, sometimes she takes my daughter and they hang out and then she brings her back, you know, and then Sundays is sometimes is when I film my videos, or, you know, I do my meal preps, or I go to the gym. So I love the schedule that I'm on right now. I really do enjoy it. I like this color in my crease. I kind of don't want to change it. I'm gonna go in with this one on the crease as well, and I believe that this one is Pop Cappuccino. And I'm gonna take it on a smaller blending brush, and I'm just gonna put it like underneath. Ooh, that one has a lot of kickback, a lot of smoke, or a lot of dust came out of that one. It's very pigmented though. Just gonna put it a little bit underneath, just on the edge of the other one. These shadows are amazing. This palette is really nice. Wow. Those 2 shades or 3 shades that I used, wow, amazing. I really did like this palette. Wow. Love the pigment. I love the feel of them. It just feels so nice and soft. This one has a lot of kickback though, as to where the other 2 didn't really have kickback. But the pigment is amazing. So yeah, so I also want to incorporate a little bit more of, you know, my faith into my channel as well. I know that a lot of YouTubers, sometimes they don't like to mix, you know, faith with their channels and stuff, but I don't agree, actually. I feel like we need a lot more people to talk about these things in YouTube, because you guys, I've searched like, or trying to find, you know, Christian based channels, and they're hard to find. They're really, really hard to find. If you know of any really good like Christian based YouTube channels, leave them down below for me so I can check them out, because I'm telling you, I'm having a really hard time finding good ones. I found a girl, and I really do like her because she does beauty and lifestyle, and she does blogs, and she talks about faith and stuff, and I really do like her. I'll put her channel up here so you guys can see it. But it's really hard for me. I haven't really found any like really good Christian channels. So if you guys know of any, let me know. Put them down below in the comments so that I can check them out, because I am in the search. I would also like to like do a lot more of like favorites and, you know, products that I've been using, things that I've been loving, you know, things like that. Not just do them once a year, but do them, you know, a little constant, maybe once a month or something, you know, to keep up with things, because, you know, I'm constantly trying new things. I'm constantly discovering new things, or, you know, watching new TV shows or watching new movies, or, you know, listening to new music, things like that. So I kind of, you know, want to talk about that stuff too, you know, because they're parts of my life. Like, I would love to share my life with you guys. I would love to. Like, I have my constant subscribers that I always talk to in the comments down below, and, you know, I want to get to know you guys, and I want you guys to get to know me too. So let's just get to know each other. So yeah, that's what I want. I want to get to know you guys. I want to make friends. That's why I'm here. That's why I started a YouTube channel, was to get to know people who have similar interests to mine. Because I don't have that in my everyday life. I really don't have people that I can talk to about makeup, or people that I can talk to about my faith. Like, you guys, it's really hard. I know that faith and politics and things like that are really hard to talk with people, but really, like, I really don't have a lot of people in my life, which is sad, that I can talk to about, you know, faith and about my faith and things like that. So yeah, that's why I started my channel, was because I wanted to get to know people who, you know, have similar interests as I do. So let's see, what else do I want to do? So I think that I'm gonna go in with this color right here. It's calling my name, and I think this one is called Just Brew It, and it looks like a nice shimmer shade. So I'm gonna put that on my lid. And I'm gonna go in by itself first just to see the pigment. Okay, so the pigment, not that great. I'm gonna use my finger and see how the pigment is. Okay, a lot better with the finger, but not quite where I want it. So I'm gonna wet my brush. I'm gonna use this, which is gonna be my setting spray. This is the Milena Fruit Fetish Make It Last setting spray in kiwi watermelon, of course, because again, I am obsessed with watermelon. So I'm gonna wet, okay, so I'm just gonna wet my brush. It smells really good. It smells fruity. Let's see. Okay, so I tried it by itself. I tried it with my finger, and now I'm trying it with the setting spray, and the pigment is really not that amazing. So, bummer. But the matte shades were really, really good. I do have to say that the matte shades were amazing. But this shimmer shade, you kind of have to work. And I am digging my brush in there. And you kind of have to work to kind of make it show. So, it's a pretty shade though. For like everyday, that's pretty. I also like cooking. I've thought about doing like cooking videos as well. My kitchen is not that big. My kitchen is not that big. But you know, I mean, if you guys are interested, if you guys like that sort of thing too, I can make it happen, because I do like cooking, and I do have, you know, recipes that I would like to share. Maybe you guys will like them. There's this like chicken that I make that everybody's always like, it's amazing. It's like, it tastes so good. It's time consuming though. It takes a minute to make it, but it tastes really, really good. It's actually my daughter's favorite chicken that I make, and she loves it. So I don't know if you guys are interested. I can also do like cooking videos, you know. Let's see, I'm gonna keep it simple. My lower lid or my lower eye area, I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna go in with this one right here, which is called Pop Cappuccino. I'm gonna blend that out with this shade right here, and that one is called Make It a Double. I think this palette is so pretty. If you guys are able to find it, like, definitely pick it up because it's really, really pretty. Really pretty. I was impressed with the mattes, not so much the shimmers, but in reality there isn't that many shimmers in here. They're mostly all mattes. There's like 4 shimmers and the rest are mattes. So I'm actually very, very, very impressed with this palette. So if you guys find it, definitely pick it up because that's very pretty. I don't really have like a new eyeliner, so I think that I'm just gonna go in. I'm gonna use this Believe Beauty eyeliner in my waterline, and this one is in the shade Mystic, which is like a nice brown. And Believe Beauty is really, really affordable. Everything is under $5, and you can find that at Family Dollar. And the products are so good. Like, they are really, really good. I have a video dedicated to Believe Beauty. I'll link it. So you guys, if you're interested, you can watch it. But I'm telling you, everything is $5 and under, and this brand is amazing. I'm not gonna do eyeliner or liquid liner. I'm just gonna do mascara. I'm also gonna do my eyebrows. I don't really have anything new as far as eyebrows go, so I'm just gonna use my ColourPop in brunette. And for mascara, or I'll come back and talk about mascara. So I'm just gonna do my eyebrows really quickly with the ColourPop brunette shade. For mascara, the other day that I was walking around Ulta, I saw that BH Cosmetics had a new mascara. And this is the Stellar Lash Mascara, and it looks so pretty. It says it is a volumizing mascara. So let's try it out and see. This is what it looks like. It's so freaking cute. I don't think that I've ever tried a mascara from BH Cosmetics, so let's try it and see. It has a nice brush. Let's see. I am very, very picky with my mascaras because I don't wear false lashes, so I'm very, very picky with it. Okay, so here is what the mascara looks like. It is definitely a mascara that you have to work with. You kind of have to work and build and build and build until you get them to where you want. It's not just going to show up like other mascaras do, but it does what it says. It gave me a lot of volume, so, you know, can't complain there. You just have to be patient. So if you're patient with your mascara, then I will recommend it. If you're not patient with your mascara, then I don't recommend it for you. Okay, so we are down to the last 2 products, and that is lips and setting spray. So for lips, I have 2 lip products here. I have this lipstick from Revolution Pro. This is the new Natural Satin Matte Lipstick, and I got mine in the shade Undressed. And I also have one of the lip glosses from the Wet n Wild Coffee Cut collection, and this one is in La Vida Mocha. So cute. So I'm just gonna take off this lip balm and we can try those products out. So I think that I want to try the lip gloss by itself, and then we'll do the lipstick and put the lip gloss on top. I think that would look really nice, but I kind of want to see what the lip gloss will look by itself first. It's a really pretty color. I think that there was like 3 different shades, but this is the one that I chose. and it's like a nude shade. I just feel like it might be a little too nude for me, but let's see. It has that coffee scent. But it's actually a very pretty shade, and I don't find that it's too light for me. I think that it looks pretty. So this is what La Vida Mocha looks like. I think that looks really pretty. I actually do like this shade. I was thinking that it was going to be too light, but I think that it looks good. I like it. But let's try the lipstick. Okay, so again, the lipstick is called Undressed, and I love the packaging. I'm obsessed with leopard, so this is what the shade looks like. It's a pretty nude. Now this one might be a little too light for me, but I do find that to be a little too light for me. For my taste, it is definitely a lot lighter than what the packaging makes it seem. So I don't think that I will ever wear it just like this, but let's top it off with the lip gloss and see. I feel like it might look a little bit better with the lip gloss, but it's still a little too light for my taste. Okay guys, so this is what the lipstick looks like. I feel like it's a little too light for me. I mean, but it goes with the look. It goes with the eyeshadow, so I'm going to keep it for now. But I do feel like it might be a little too light for my taste and for my skin tone. But I can always top off this lipstick with a little bit of a darker lip gloss. This one might be a little too light. I can also wear this on its own. I think that on its own it looked really pretty. I just feel like with the lipstick and stuff, it just kind of looks a little too nudie for me. But I like how it looks in person. I just feel like it looks a little lighter in camera, but I don't know. Let me know. What do you think? Do you like this lip color on me, or does it look weird? I don't know. Let me know. But the last step is our setting mist, and so this is the Milena Fruit Fetish Make It Last in Kiwi Watermelon. Let's see. That was actually a very nice mist. So yeah, you guys, this is the completed look. I think that it looks so pretty. I liked everything that I tried. I even liked the Milani blush that at first I didn't like how it looked. I actually like how it looks once it's set in. So I really like this quite a lot. I have to say that I liked every single item that I tried except for this. This is a no for me. This is going in the trash. This did nothing. It was so rough on my skin. It felt dry. I just didn't like it at all. This, it wasn't even illuminating like it claims. This is going in the trash. Everything else was amazing. I loved everything. With the mascara, you have to have patience. If you don't have patience, then don't even bother. And then this was really good. I love the way that my skin feels and looks. Like this, highly recommend, and it was only like $6 or $7, so that's really pretty. I loved the Catrice products. Even though they're like very illuminating, I don't feel like the bronzer looks extremely illuminating. I feel that it looks really pretty. I love the highlight. The highlight looks really pretty. I loved everything. I even loved the ColourPop balm. This was really nice. And yeah, you guys, I loved everything, and I specifically loved our conversation. Please let me know down below. Don't forget, let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Do you guys like the direction in which I'm thinking of taking my channel? Not doing so many like hauls, you know, first impressions, but actually getting use out of my makeup that I own. Maybe doing some story times, you know, talking about the things that are important to me, such as my faith, you know, the experiences that I've had in the last 15 years, heartbreak, you know, all that. I would also like to like explore more of like the fashion too, because you know that's a big part of my life. I went to school for fashion, so I would love to also incorporate that into my channel. You know, talk about clothing, things like that. So yeah, let me know, what do you guys think? or if you guys have any ideas, things that you want me to talk about, things that you want me to, you know, do on my channel, you know, just put them all in the comments, and yeah, let's get a conversation started. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed the products that we tried out. I liked everything, and everything is drugstore. It's super affordable. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to join our little family. We are slowly growing. Thank you so much for all the subscribers. Thank you so much for all the love, all the comments, everything. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you guys on my next video. Bye.